guys, so welcome back again. Today I'm going to be making some bread in the bread maker, and what I have is I've got a book here that I've been using for many years, and at one time I had 4 of these bread machines. Of course, most of the boys are all gone now, so I don't need 4. So here's the book, the Bread Machine Cookbook, and it's by Donna, Rathmell, German. My husband is taping up a box. So what I do now is I put the recipe that I'm going to do today is the raisin bread, and I'm going to put 1 1/4 cup of water in the microwave, and it usually takes anywhere from 30 to 50 seconds depending on how warm your water is from the get-go, whether it came out of the faucet or in your room temperature Berkey. And now the recipe calls for right here the water first. The water and the oil go in first. I always use the oil, but you can use the margarine or the butter, whichever you like. I'll write all these down for you. Here you have it. I'm checking the temperature of the yeast, the water for the yeast to go into, so make sure it's right. And of course I need to go back a little bit more on the microwave, maybe another 10 seconds. So now we're up to 95. Of course, that was the driveway alarm. Let you know if anybody's coming down the driveway. Since we live a 1/4 mile off the road, you can't see or hear anything. Alright, so maybe just a little bit more. But right now, actually, this would still work. But I try to go a little bit more because it goes into the cold pan. Good enough, 102 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the water in. And then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And I'll be right back. I need to put some sugar in there. And what I do is this will help feed the yeast. So I've got that right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 tablespoons of sugar. Sorry for this. 1 and 2. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the flour. So here I have the flour, and it's going to be calling for 3 1/2 cups of flour. And of course it says bread flour, but I just use regular flour. This is the 25-pound bag from Walmart. And usually I only use King Arthur, but you know, you couldn't be picky. Yeah. So there goes that. So now what you can do now is you can take and make like a little well right inside there. Okay, Julie. And put some salt in, and that's where your yeast is going to go. So I'm going to get the salt and yeast. There goes the salt out of my little salt pig. And there goes 2 teaspoons. And now for the yeast. Bread machine yeast, sorry about that. And what it is that any yeast here really pretty much would work. I mean, I'm sure there's types that maybe wouldn't do so well, but this is what I do. Put 2 teaspoons of yeast in, and now we're pretty much set to go. And it's going to go on the cycle. Shut the lid down. Usually in the books that you have, or even whatever kind you have machine, it'll tell you the basics or different types. Well, today, like when I do the pizza dough, I do 9. But today I'm doing 1, so you just hit select and the 1, and then you hit start. And that's it. And in 2 hours and 40 minutes, we're going to have this raisin bread. So when it goes through a beep cycle, you're going to want to put the raisins in, and I always add a little cinnamon too. But basically I wait for it to start getting into a ball, and I'll come back and show you that. The Fleshman's Instant Dry Yeast, so I have this also. So when that bread yeast that I already had runs out. But here's what I want to show you. Okay, so the water, it has different sizes based on your machine. So you're going to want to have, I did the 1 1/4 cups for the water. The margarine, but I used oil for this, but you could use that. 2 tablespoons. The sugar was 2 1/2 tablespoons. Bread flour and salt. Salt was 1 teaspoon, but I did 2. And 3 1/2 cups of bread flour or just regular flour. Yeast, 2 teaspoons, and that's it. And so, like I said, once it gets into the ball, hey, say hi, Dusty.
Hi.
They're starting to get in that ball.
Oh, yeah,
And once it gets all in that ball, we'll be putting the raisins in. And hey, so anyways, I had some cranberries too, so I'm going to add them in. And like I said, you could soak them in water and make them softer, but we got to do things fast around here. Right, guys? Cinnamon in too now. So like I said, that's the cinnamon. You would want to add 1 tablespoon at least. I added 2. You got to go a little bit extravagant here. I love it. You can see now how it's doing so well. And soon it'll be rising. So I'm back and look at this. I just wanted to show you we have 38 minutes left and looky there. TT. Okay. I wanted to show you guys there's 9 minutes left and look. And it smells incredible. Now I have the bread out of the out of the baker, I mean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dump that out, and remember your little wand will be up inside there. Let it cool for like 10 minutes inside the little baker. And now there's what I was talking about up inside here. This is your little wand that's in the bottom of your pans. So you'll want to remember to get that out or just wait till when you cut it. And you can see it turned out really good. It's steam rolling out of it and everything, and it smells incredible. So I'm back, and I wanted to cut some of the bread with you so you can see how nice it turns out. And there's so many recipes in here that you could use with that book that I was talking about. And it has cooled off, so it's completely cool. And I just wanted to show you. And I bet I have some helpers that want to eat some of this bread. Who wants to have a piece of bread? Me. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys.